Hey guys, so today's tutorial is actually a really easy one and one that a lot of people I think will get a lot of use out of. I know costumes like cats, tigers, cheetahs, all those sorts of cats are really popular, and they're so easy to come across and do and create wearing things that you own already. So I wanted to do this tutorial because I thought it would be a good idea to give kind of like a new, more glamorous twist on the costume. There are a lot of tutorials out there, but this is just my rendition. I did gain inspiration from a picture I found on Instagram. I loved the way she did like the mouth area, so I will tag her down below. And I am doing this video in collaboration with my friend Samantha from Sammy's Makeup Corner. You guys may know her. I've talked about her before on my channel. I really love her. She's super funny, so like sweet and bubbly and upbeat, and like sassy. I don't know how to explain her, but she's just like my kind of people. And we've been meaning to collab for months now, and you know, life happens and it was just difficult for me to get my shit together, but we were texting earlier today and decided, like, we were making fun of like how much we like cats, and we decided to do a cat Halloween tutorial together. It's very fitting. So I will leave her channel down below for you to check out her tutorial. You're going to want to go ahead and subscribe immediately because she puts out a lot of content, and it's a lot of really cool stuff that I like to watch, like really cool creative tutorials. She does unboxings, a ton of favorites. She's just someone I gravitate towards when I click on YouTube, and I can't wait to see what she does because she has never done a tutorial, like a Halloween tutorial on her channel. I am popping her cherry. Yes, I am. And as for my ears, you can hardly see them because I have a black background, but I got them from Party City. There you go. And they're just little clip-in ones, and they're lace, and I thought they were kind of cute. And they're $5. I will link those as well. So yeah, I really like how this turned out. I've been a cat quite a few times for Halloween. I don't know, I just find them to still be like kind of sexy a little bit. And it's super easy to kind of throw together when you're like me and you don't plan for anything. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy it. I will link all the products that I use down below. Feel free to leave me a comment if you have any, ask any questions, and let's get right in. So we're starting out with our MAC Pro Longwear Concealer to conceal under our eyes and to brighten a little bit. I forget the shade that I'm using here, but I feel like it's NW20. I'm looking kind of tan, so that's probably the color that I used. And now I'm just going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. This is the fair one. I love this really light shade, and I'm just using a Sigma concealer brush to apply this to the high points of my cheeks and then kind of blend around the edges as you see here. And I really love this formula. It's a bit dry and different than a lot of other ones that I've used, but I've actually really been liking it. So you do the same on the other side, and I'm gonna put a little bit on my chin, a tiny bit on my forehead, kind of between my brows. I'm gonna softly blend that out and then use a beauty blender to kind of press everything into my skin. This is gonna give you that really nice sort of airbrushed effect. Now I'm taking Ben Nye Loose Powder in Fair and applying this under my eyes to set my concealer pretty heavily. I'm really pressing this product into that concealer and into the skin to set everything and give you that nice, almost like porcelain doll texture to the skin. This is my favorite part, and I feel like this is what really gives me that really smooth finish to my skin. It doesn't look necessarily natural, like natural skin, but I look like a doll. Just saying. Now I'm using my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC30, and I'm only using this color to set kind of underneath my highlight zones, under my cheekbones, pretty much the lower half of my face, excluding my chin, and then I'm going to go around the hairline as well on my forehead really quickly, just to set everything there. And now I'm taking my Anastasia contour kit. This is a customized one, and I'm using this shade Ash Brown to contour underneath my cheekbones. I really love this color. This is a really good kind of cooler to neutral color. But it's a little bit dark, so it works on fair skin as well. Just use a little bit of a lighter hand. So I'm also going to bronze my face using my Kat Von D Shady Business 1 bronzer. Love this bronzer. I've mentioned it quite a few times before. This is definitely one of my faves. And I'm using my Natasha Denona blush in number 4. I totally forgot to film me putting it on, so that is that. This eyeshadow color is a Makeup Geek one. This is Desert Sands. It's a matte shade, kind of like a mustardy color. It's freaking amazing. I love this color so much. And I'm using the Sigma E25 to apply this to my crease. And I am winging out my eyes, so I'm definitely bringing my shadow, my transition shade and crease color a little bit higher than I normally do. Plus I'm winging that out, as I said before, just like in a really awkward way because I can't speak as usual. Now I'm using Americano. This is one of the new Makeup Geek matte shades. This is a really pretty kind of dark brown with a little bit of red undertones. Really gorgeous. If you are getting any of the new Makeup Geek mattes, I highly recommend this one. I'm just using that same brush and concentrating this more heavily in the outer corner, but still bringing it through that crease and winging it out. Love this color, it's so pretty. And I'm actually, you know, this eye look in general is just a really pretty glamorous one to do at any point. It doesn't have to be a Halloween eye look, which is kind of why I liked this tutorial. And now I'm using my Natasha Denona 5 eyeshadow palette, and I'm using this kind of greeny gold color to apply all over my lid. And I'm using just a Sigma concealer brush for this. You can use any flat shadow brush. I just grabbed this one. And if you have hooded eyes like I do, just go a little bit above where your kind of fold is. I don't know what to call it. And now I'm using my Anastasia Beverly Hills cream color in jet as my liner. I love this stuff because it's super kind of opaque and dark and black and very waterproof, and it doesn't smudge around. For you hooded eye girls, if you're looking for an awesome eyeliner product, if yours have been giving you trouble, definitely try this. So my only complaint is it is a little bit dry, so it's not the easiest to work with after you've had the product for a couple months and it starts to get dry. So, but there are products to kind of make it a little bit more fluid. I know Inglot has like a fluid line, or is that the right name? Leave it down below in a comment if you guys know the product and are familiar with it, because I've heard really good things. Now I'm extending the inner corner of my eye. I'm just using a little, I believe it's an EO6 Sigma liner brush. It's like a tiny angled brush. I love this one for this kind of a liner job, and I'm bringing this in towards my iris as well, but I'm leaving the center blank. I'm not lining the entire lower lash line with this liner. I'm going to line my tight line and waterline with this gel liner as well, or cream liner, which is awesome. So that's what we're doing. Now I'm taking that Americano shade again and just a flat definer brush, and just kind of buffing this into that blank space on my lower lash line just to make it a little bit softer. Now I'm using my Too Faced glitter glue, and I'm just kind of using a patting motion to stipple this over the gold eyeshadow. This brush is by Makeup Addiction if you're interested. And now I'm using this glitter by Shop Violet Voss. I can't remember the name offhand as I'm sitting here doing this voiceover, so I'll leave it down below. Now I'm taking Corrupt by Makeup Geek. It's just a black, and I'm using a Sigma E36 brush. Have you guys seen me use this before? Just kidding. I'm applying this. I'm sandwiching it between the gold and the brown crease colors just to make everything kind of live together more harmoniously. I felt like it was just missing a little something right there. So now I'm reapplying it right in that outer corner area just to make that the darkest, and then softly blending out the edges. And now I'm just applying mascara. This is just a sample Too Faced Better Than Sex, and the eyelashes I'm using are by Huda Beauty. They're the mink lashes in Sophia. These just have a really nice kind of angled wing, so it really emphasizes that sort of cat eye. And this is the finished eye look. Love. And this is the inspiration picture that I was talking about in my intro. I will link her down below, but it was shared on Vegas Nay. That's how I found it. And now I'm just using a black liquid lipstick. Any one that you have is fine. Just make sure it dries down very matte. I know the Anastasia ones, they're some of my favorites, but they don't kind of dry down like, say, the Lime Grind ones or the Colored Rain ones or ColourPop, that sort of thing. So definitely use one of those brands over Anastasia. So I'm filling in my top lip as I normally would, and now I'm kind of winging out the edges using just a little concealer brush by e.l.f. I'm just starting at the outer corner, winging out, just kind of like doing winged eyeliner basically, and angling it up towards the natural shape of my lip, just to sort of extend my mouth. Is that weird? Just make sure both sides are even. It was a bit of a struggle. Now I'm taking that same product, same brush, and creating my nose. I'm just drawing a straight line right up from my Cupid's bow and making kind of an upside down triangle shape underneath my nose, filling it in, and then I'm filling in the bottom portion of my nose, as you see here. And this is why I like using a liquid lipstick, because it's really fluid, but it dries down to like a nice black opaque finish. Now I'm using a little eyeliner brush and that same product, just creating some dots on either side of my nose and making the whiskers. Super easy. And now I'm using this ColourPop Ultra Matte lipstick in Creeper. I'm just applying a little bit and tapping it with my finger to kind of blend it out. And I'm using the Sigma Lip Vex. I'm forgetting the name. It's kind of one of their lip switches, kind of a duochrome sort of finish. It makes your lips look super full and glossy. Alright, so this is the final look without the crazy contacts that I was wearing in the original intro, if you guys are down for that. And if you wanted to wear contacts, I will list them down below. This is the actual final look. Be sure to check out Samantha's tutorial. As I said before, I will have that linked down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I love you so much. Please subscribe to my channel if you aren't a subscriber already, and I will see you in the next one.